Good Sunday evening, everybody. We are going to have a fire for a bit, and we're done working for a while. The river's down, so our worries are gone for now. It's amazing how much this river's gone down, but it has been a heck of a 4 or 5 days. We're hoping we'll be able to show you the blood moon tonight, the full blood moon, but I don't know. It's kind of cloudy, and the radar shows nothing but clouds. So we'll see how it goes, but look how green everything finally is. Mr. Shelby, Mr. Onyx finally came outside. Poor old guy. He's almost as old as Sassy Cat, and Sassy Cat's going to be 14 in a couple months. And there's Mr. Morty. And you can probably hear the Orioles over there. And there's Mr. Casey. He's been really good about hanging around the house. Surprisingly good. Hey guys, I just wondered if anybody else saw what one of our subscribers pointed out in the 20-day time-lapse video. Sonera65 pointed out something that appears in one picture. It's up in here somewhere. Very black, and it's about the 8-second mark. She said it was the 8th frame, and they were made at 3/4 of a second each frame, so right around the 8-9 second mark. But it's definitely something black. You gotta look close. It's on the very right top of the picture. It could be a black squirrel. That's all it could be, but it looks bigger than a black squirrel, and it's just there for that one frame. So she's the only one that caught it so far. It took me a few views to actually see it, but it's definitely there. Go check it out. Tell me what you think it could be. Kind of cool, actually. Right, Mr. Shelby? Hey, you. Shelby. Yeah, typical cat. So the full blood moon eclipse is supposed to start at 10:28. This is the future view of the clouds around us. We're the blue dot right there. And this goes through 3:55 a.m. And let me try to... This is only future view, what they're predicting, what it's going to do. That's what it's predicting at 10:30. So we might be able to see some of it.
I don't care. Every time we have a lunar eclipse, it's cloudy. It'll be clear for 10 days before and 10 days after. But the night the eclipse happens, it's cloudy. It happens every single time, and it drives me nuts.
So we're hoping. And let me check something else here while I show you how comfy someone looks tonight. Don't we look cozy and comfy?
It should look cozy and comfy.
It's still 67 degrees. And let's see, moonrise tonight is 8:44 p.m. So even if it comes high enough for us to see tonight, it probably won't be till after midnight.
It's on a low trajectory, though. It's on that trajectory where it just goes like
kind of like right here, we think.
I don't know if it's going to... I think it's going to be more like there.
Yeah, we're hoping at best it'll be right here somewhere. Still no reported bear sightings now for, what, 6 days, 5 days?
There was one in between, I thought.
I don't remember that.
There was a guy that said that he had seen the bear, I thought, just a few days ago, but still.
Yeah, I'd feel much better if it was still being sighted over in the area where it was being sighted, not being sighted anywhere. So
I am not afraid of the bear. The bear is not out to get me.
no,
Bears are not carnivores.
Still make you piss your pants, probably. Especially if you were sitting here and all of a sudden you heard really loud come up behind you.
Ah, it's a bear! It's a bear. I love it.
Quick, give him some ice cream.
Get him a picnic basket. I'm serious though. When we saw that, it took everything that I had to like stay in the car and not run up and hug him. He was so cute. No wonder they made stuffed animals out of him.
Yep, so here's hoping it's not making its way towards us. So far it's been going north and south, so and we are east of it by 5 miles approximately, the last place it was seen.
Yeah.
But it could cover that in a day, so who knows. But alright, we're gonna hang out.
My lilacs are going to be super pretty this year. Last year, it was a lot of leaves, but not a whole lot of flowers. And this year, it is just loaded all the way to the top with flowers. The biggest shame is that they only bloom once a year.
For sure.
Up there.
Even way, and this tree is huge.
It was a stick.
Yep, it was.
It was like this.
Yeah, it was small like this thing.
Like this one right here. This stick, it was smaller than that. The Boy Scouts sell. We have a lilac festival every year because we're known for our lilacs. And the Boy Scouts sell lilacs to make money for their troop. And I said, I want the super, super dark, dark purple ones. And the kid said, yep, that's these are the ones that you want. And I'm like, okay, in 5 or 10 years when they finally bloom, if they're not the super dark purple ones, I will hunt you down. I will find you. Funny thing about lilacs too, the lighter the lilac, the earlier it blooms. These are some of the last bloomers that we get, because I've seen the light purple ones are already blooming.
And we bought these before we lived here, right? No?
Bought these in the panel thing that we bought, 2006 is when I bought these and planted these here.
So 2 years before she moved here, a year before me, but still.
16 years.
And then the other one over there.
Not so big. It doesn't get as much sun. The funniest thing about, there we go. This one's got a lot of flowers on it for what it is too. This is the most flowers this one's ever had. Oh, I can already smell them. But
this one's doing really good, actually.
It is. And in town, when you go, everybody's got lilacs. Another thing about them, if you see lilacs like in the middle of a field somewhere, there used to be a house there.
Most likely, more than likely, that is the case.
These are not wild. You have to plant them. And they used to plant them around their privies because they smelled good for at least a week. This one's got a lot of flowers on it,
more than I thought when I looked at it earlier. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, you get like 1 year is really good for flowers, and then the next year is really good for leaves. So it's like 1 year it grows, and then the next year it flowers. So this is a flower year. And I'm happy about that.
We'll show you what they look like when they come into full bloom.
Unfortunately, you can't smell them.
So about 5 minutes ago, we were looking for Mr. Ozzy, because a few of the cats are out here with us tonight, but really can't see. But I was standing right there by that house, and Tracy was around the corner by the feeding area with the 2 houses, and I clearly heard a knock that came from what would be my left over there. And I didn't mention it to her at the time. We were just sitting here, and I said, well, while you were over there, I heard a knock. And she's like, oh, I heard it too. And she was on the other side of the house, and I heard it, and it definitely came from to my left across the river.
Yeah,
so
I wasn't sure if it was something you did or what.
It was really loud. It's the first one I've heard in quite some time.
Hi.
And there's no one down here to our left. So right now we have outside here with us Casey, Wizzy, Missy Kitty, Onyx, Shelby, and Gypsy. And
oh, please tell me you caught that.
We've been paying attention.
Look it.
I see Shelby's tripping.
Oh, you're chasing them off.
Paying attention to letting cats out here and there, and we're pretty certain now we can totally trust Casey, Wizzy, Shelby, and Gypsy and Missy to stay right here by the house, and Onyx, and Sassy Cat, but she's in the house. They've been really good at sticking around the house.
Is Onyx on the tree?
Morty and Ozzy have been outside a few times, and they've been good at sticking around, but we've been making sure they're in at night or after dark. So,
yeah.
Because being black cats, who wants to look for a black cat in the dark? So they've been really good lately. So
The ones that stay around the house that don't wander are the ones that we trust to come out.
it's not right to have to keep them locked in the house 24/7 because of some a-hole. And since I got my security camera running all the time looking his direction, if he does something stupid, we're going to have it on video. So, more than likely anyways. But man, what a gorgeous night. Except for it's still cloudy.
This is my Missy kitty.
So this is pretty wild, guys. This is Missy Kitty on Tracy's lap. She has, for the last year or so, been acting like she has kitty dementia, like she doesn't even recognize us. We can't hardly ever even touch her in the house or get near her. She will run away from us. But we let her outside, and she turns into a love bug. We'll take it.
When we first brought her home when she was a kitten, this is what she did to me the whole car ride home.
Yep, she was really tiny.
Oh my Lord.
And she was like this for a long time, but just like I said, the last year or so, she's just gotten
weird.
Very weird.
Like she didn't recognize us.
Yeah, even like last night, she was outside all night, and she was sitting in the window. She wanted in. As soon as I started walking towards the window, she ran away and was in front of the door when I opened the door. And then she ran away. It's like, what is wrong with you, cat? But we'll take this moment with her, so maybe it'll help turn her around again. I don't know.
Well, I hope it doesn't completely turn her around, because she used to be like this all the time.
Yeah, she was annoyingly sweet.
Like suffocatingly sweet. But I'll take it.
I'm hoping this camera is picking up how loud the swamp is across the river. Because I can hear it pretty clearly through the headphones on the mic right now. I did a couple knocks a few minutes ago, but I didn't hear anything.
All I hear is purring.
That's horrible.
I'm being suffocated.
Well, I just tried 3 knocks for all the good it'll do anymore. But we were talking and we both agreed that if they were around, they would not have any fear of probably sneaking up on us across the river now that the leaves are pretty much filled in again.
Suddenly. Like the other day I looked out here and the trees were all just budded out, and now suddenly we have leaves.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Whoa. We have a hatching.
Yep, the bugs are alive too.
Look by the river when you're showing it in the river.
Mosquitoes are out.
Shine it in the river again.
Yeah, look at the bugs.
It's the hatching.
Wow, that's going to look crazy on the security cameras, I bet.
It looks like one of those laser light shows.
Especially if one of these little things flies close to the camera. I discovered something really bizarre. That a little tiny microscopic spider going across the front of the camera looks like a tarantula. Because the other night there was cobwebs floating in front of the camera, and I came out here and looked, and it was just this tiny microscopic spider on the lens. But the cobwebs look huge, and so did the spider on the camera.
Look, the Godzilla of spiders.
We got Mr. Casey's hanging right close by. Mr. Wizzy never goes anywhere. And Gypsy's still being a love bug.
Missy.
I mean, Missy. Missy kitty. But you guys should see her face when she's looking at you, when she's like in the fearful mode. She has the most evil freaking stare.
Oh, she does. She just looks angry.
You know, like she's gonna rip you apart. And we have a friendly visitor again. Hey, buddy. That's so cool that they'll come while we're sitting here.
I don't want to bug you. You don't like the light too much, I know.
Give them a little bit of light. There we go. That's 20 feet from us, guys.
Nice. And, not too far from a cat.
Look, yeah, look how close Onyx is. There's Onyx, and there's a raccoon.
Onyx, raccoon. Onyx, raccoon. Everybody just gets along, huh? Yeah.
He's a cute one.
Yes, he is. You're a loud eater. That's how we knew.
Looks young to me.
Mm-hmm. Probably the babies from last year. Yeah, you're probably one of the babies from last year, right? You're not in the least bit phased, huh?
It's not bothered by us, that's for sure.
If I stood up, you would be, but I'm not gonna.
Something big just splashed into the river. What direction? Was it this way?
Is it right here?
Oh, Tracy thinks it was in front of us. Something did, though.
I see frog eyes. I do. Froggy eyes.
Oh, I saw it when you moved the light away. I saw him.
Frog eyes there. Just floating in the water with their eyes above the water. Frog eyes there.
It could have been a frog jumping in the water, but it was
Big ass frog.
pretty substantial splash, though.
Could have been the muskrat, maybe. Wasn't another raccoon.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Yep, he's still eating.
Now he's going to the other plate. See you, dude.
We both just heard a loud and clear knock
Oh,
again to the left of us across the river.
Wood on wood.
No question of it. Tracy's kind of skeptical when I hear knocks sometimes, but she agrees that was clear.
That was a knock.
That is encouraging, I guess, in a way, right? So, in the meantime, I just sat down and that happened because I went in the house. Can you light it up down there? Went in the house and, of course, Onyx is on it. I went and got a couple hot dogs and I put a little trail of hot dogs from the plate, light up Onyx and the ground or something, but coming towards us. There's some right there.
Yeah.
But I put a little trail of hot dogs coming from there closer to us because the raccoon went off around the corner, probably to the other plate.
Didn't run, just walked.
So we'll see if he comes back and we'll take the bait and follow the trail of hot dogs
If there's any left.
a little closer to us. Yeah, that Onyx is quite large and he could easily eat.
And he likes hot dogs. So, that's just who he is. Mike's gonna do a knock.
There's an owl. Or something mimicking an owl.
Love my owls.
I got the parabolic microphone recording. Another splash.
I heard that. Somewhere over there. In the pitch dark.
Gotta say, guys, we're having fun out here tonight. Cats are pretty amusing, and That's Casey and Onyx. Now Mr. Wizzy is taking up Missy Kitty's spot.
But he's not suffocating me.
The owls are singing. You've heard a couple knocks. And the sky, I guess the camera won't pick it up, but the sky is getting brighter. And I'm going to go in and I know you guys heard that one. Okay, Tracy's going to try her famous owl call. See if we get a response. What an arrogant owl. It can't be bothered to answer.
No, he's probably going, who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that and where are you?
Apparently you're not his type. Or maybe it's a her. Well, it's not looking real good that we're going to see the full moon or any of the eclipse. It's supposed to start at 10:28. It's 10:48 now. Can't see the moon at all in the sky. There's a little bit of brightness in the woods across from us, but that's about it. Mr. Casey's in Casey's place. He's such a good boy. And Mr. Onyx is just chilling in the swing. And Mr. Wizzy's still sitting in the chair. What a good boy, Wizzy. Now the owl. That's the owl that will usually respond to Tracy. And that was a bullfrog. This has been a good night, guys. Come on, owl, sing again. I can hear that really clear through my parabolic microphone, so I'm pretty sure the camera's hearing it too. There was just something else making some really crazy sound. It was not an owl. It was just prior to or after the owl. It sounded like something else howling. I got it on the parabolic recorder. Okay, Tracy's going to try to get that owl to talk again. Bullfrog. Yeah, it was loud enough that I'm sure that this camera picked it up. Well, I guess that owl's just too good for us.
Nothing worse than a stuck-up owl.
Okay, Mr. Raccoon came back for the hot dogs. Let's see if he'll follow the trail of the hot dogs.
Now he's eating cat food.
Put a little more on him. He'll get used to it eventually. Hi, buddy. Nope, he's crunching cat food. I can hear it.
No, but it's
Boy, he crunches loud.
It's killing my wrist, sorry.
Look at Mr. Casey's right there behind him. What happened? Well, he's there.
Oh.
Oh, well.
What was that?
He'll get the hot dogs eventually. Something scared him away.
No, he whipped his head around this way.
Maybe Big Bad One Eye's coming.
I think Big Bad One Eye is his mother.
Could be.
Her mother.
Oh well, still pretty cool, guys. Boy, tonight's just full of surprises, guys. Now there's a deer over there. There it goes. We were just 30 seconds ago talking about where have the deer gone. It's over to your left, right there somewhere.
I know. I was looking to see if there was anybody behind her.
Alright. There it goes. Go to the right a little bit.
She's right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got a little bit of everything tonight. Dang. Well, guys, it's about 11:30 and Tracy's got to work tomorrow, so we're going to wrap it up. But we had some fun tonight. It was one of the more fun nights I've had sitting out here by the fire in a while. We deserved it after the last few days we've had. Did you hear something else?
Yes.
Tracy heard something
Again.
else.
What am I hearing?
Don't ask me, I'm half deaf.
Half? I think you're being generous when you say that. I heard something else though.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a freaking tractor running straight across the river some distance away, but
It
it's
keeps
so
getting louder.
yeah, louder and quieter.
Louder.
Like, who the hell decides to start running a tractor at 11 o'clock at night? It's been going for 30 minutes.
I hear ya.
And I cannot even use a parabolic microphone
Where are
now.
you? I heard you.
I think the camera probably caught that. There's a raccoon chatter somewhere. Somewhere across the river.
Right in here somewhere.
But we hope you guys enjoyed hanging with us tonight. We sure had fun.
Casey had fun.
Casey's still chilling in his house, so he's enjoying himself too. Thanks for watching.